Hey everybody, it's Clona Comics Inc, and welcome back to more Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. In the last episode, we finished off we rescued Bow Wow, and we went through the Bottle Grotto, and we got ourselves the conch. I don't exactly remember the names, but in this episode, I'm actually going to be a loyal boy, and I'm going to pay for these bombs right here. You can also alternatively get these by other means, but we unfortunately didn't. And we got 10 bombs. Now, bombs, you place them down, and in Zelda 1 you did not get hurt by them. In A Link to the Past you did, but in Link's Awakening you don't get hurt by them anymore, and they can be used to blow up various things in the world. Now, in this episode, there's actually one thing I want to go do real quick. I'm actually going to go back to the Tail Cave, and I'm going to show you what that is. Before we keep going though, I just want to say, well, on our way there, I don't know if you guys would really care, but I'm actually using a different controller. Instead of using my Game Boy Advance SP, I'm actually using my regular Game Boy Advance, and I wanted to test it to see if the link cable port was actually working, because for a while I thought I wasn't working, because like whenever I tried to do trading in Pokemon, it would just never work for some reason. And from what I can gather, it seems to be working right now, and don't seem to be having any issues with it. Anyways, here in the Tail Cave, you might notice that there's a room right there, like, I guess between the eyes of the tadpole, that we've never been to before. How you get there? You just follow the path I'm taking right now. Kill all the keys. Alright, now, something I want to bring up is right here. Should you point your sword and you tap it all, it makes that sound. But if you tap it at this wall, it makes that sound. Whenever you hear a wall making that sound, that means it's a wall you can blow up, regardless if there's cracks in it or not. And we head in here. We have a secret seashell! So yeah, that's all I really wanted to come in here for. And don't worry guys, that is the only time in this entire game where you get an item in a later place, and then you go back to a previous area and then use it there. It's the only time in this whole game. As for what I want to do next, I'm not really sure. Well, now that I have the power bracelet, and you know what, actually, I think I'm actually going to go back to the Game Boy Advance SP, because it's just a lot easier. And for some reason you put it on backwards. Alright, now we can go through here, and there's a bed right here. You can go see what that is if you want to, but I'm actually going to ignore it for now, and always turn off the backlight on your Game Boy Advance SP. With the power bracelet, we can now lift up the bushes, but it doesn't really matter since you can just swing it with your sword. Should you lift this up, we can go past here now, but actually wait, no, that's not what I want to do next. I actually should have gone south of the Tail Cave. I just kind of wanted to show that little house up there, which I probably should have done before we went to the Tail Cave, but oh welly. Anyway, Taryn was in the last episode we talked to Taryn, and he said that he wanted some bananas, and he said if we wanted some bananas, then we just had to go down here to the down to the beach. And I think we're on the wrong part of the beach, but whatever, it was the right one. It was the right one regardless. You head in here. What do you got? What's that you have? It's canned dog food. For heaven's sake, man, give that to me, please! He's hysterical. What do you do? Hey, you can have it. Oh, thank you. I'll take that. You just ate the whole can. Can included. No idea why I made that sound. That was great. I know it's not fair trade, but here's some bananas. Yum. I'd take bananas over dog food any day. You gave him the dog food and got bananas in return. Good deal. Alright, we also got that enemy up there, which I don't even know the name of. But anyway, that is what you needed. That is what you needed the bananas. That is what you needed the dog food for. And ow, freaking Gordos. I'm not even gonna call you urchins. I'm just gonna call you Gordos. I almost said Ordos. Yes, they. Yeah, you know what else? I think Gordos also appeared in Super Mario Land 2. What are enemies from Kirby doing in Super Mario and The Legend of Zelda? I don't know. And my thumb's already getting sore from the D-pad. Now my voice would stop cracking. Now let's head on this way. We go up here, we have this place. Just push this aside. Okay, that doesn't work. What we actually want to do is, this is a bit of a puzzle of sorts. Don't exactly remember what this gets you, but, push that there. And for some reason, the weight of a rock does not make that plummet. Yet the weight of a human does. I guess maybe it's like perfectly square shaped so it doesn't fall through. Maybe it's like a manhole. In here, we get 50 rupees. Very nice. And we are just 7 rupees away from 200. So you know what? I think I'm just gonna grind from just it's logical. Like the Big Daddy V sign saying that. Come on, rubies. Hearts. Of course, it's just like Zelda 1. Whenever you want hearts, you never get them. But whenever you don't need them, they always give you them. Like, I remember I was at full health and they gave me like 3 fairies on one screen. And I'm like, dude, can you just give me those when I need them? Actually, we didn't buy those bombs. We probably would have had enough. Come on, just one more. There we go. Now, let's be a good little Hylian boy, and let's actually pay 200 rupees for the shovel. Deluxe shovel, 200 rupees. Now, the shovel is an item returning from A Link to the Past. We can dig anywhere we want, and I think sometimes we can find rupees and like hearts and stuff like that. But there is 2 things I want to use this for. Should we head in here into the Little Chomp's house, and we dig. Right there, we can find a secret seashell. collect a lot of these. Something good is bound to happen. So yeah, but there is one more secret seashell I want to get, and it's not there. Have I forgotten which? Oh wait, actually, I think it's over here. Yes. I head up here. Don't believe there's anything over here. No, nothing, just but a patch of grass. Right here, we got these zombies. There's not really anything to them. And here's actually the witch's hut, so if you want to get some more magic powder, you can, if 40 isn't already enough for you. And we have some weird plants right here, but should you dig right next to it, you can find another secret seashell. We also have this right here, if you want to check it out. And we got this stupid enemy, which you can't defeat, you can only knock it down ledges, and it's like freaking motos. Right here we have this right here. This rock has many cracks. There must be some way to shatter it. Indeed there is. Just use bombs. And apparently it's gone forever now. Now, that piece of heart right there, I'm gonna at least try to show you how to do it, but you can get that piece of heart before having the item that you're required to get it. You just have to make a really... You have to make a really precise jump over the... Oh, I almost did it. You have to make a really precise jump over there. Yeah. This isn't how you're supposed to get it, but if you want to get it early, which I'm not going to get it early, you can do it. If we head up here, we have these ghost enemies returning from Zelda 1, which I don't remember the name of. Kojiros, I think. No, that's probably... I think that's the name of a different enemy. I think it's an enemy in Metroid, actually. Yeah, those enemies will, they, just like in Zelda 1, they take a lot of hits, and they're just a little too annoying to kill for my liking. And there's not really anything up there anyway, but now I want to show you that we have 5 secret seashells. When you have 5, don't collect any more until later. Should you find another one, don't collect it until I guess I tell you to. Now we have this shiny hole right here, and should we go into it, it spits us out, and it just spits us out right here. But now we actually have that one activated. So now we find other shiny holes like that. It can use it as a warp point. This is not the way I want to go, actually. Alright, we got those enemies from Super Metroid. Actually, the enemies from Super Metroid would have been from this game. Ow, yeah, they're, kind of annoying. At least they don't grab you like they do in Super Metroid. We have a bombable wall right there. And we have a bubble and these things. Oh, what a weird object. There must be some way to tackle this obstacle. Yeah, nothing we can do there. And we have a beehive. It doesn't really look like we can do anything with it. But we have another bombable wall right here. It's a fairy's fountain. And I love those statues there. Did I just place down a bomb? I didn't mean to. Alright. And check it out! We have a giant skull of some kind of animal, maybe a dinosaur. And it looks pretty cracky. Let's try blowing it up. Boom! And that's how you're supposed to get past here. Alright, we have these enemies right here, the most annoying enemies in this game. They drop bombs, do a lot of damage too, and they're just really annoying. Actually, this is not where I want to go. Shit, we head this way, we got some moblins. And we have trees that look like Octoroks. Well, that was a surprise. Hey, I'll tell you a secret. Use your sword to poke at dungeon walls. If you hear a hollow clank, you can break the wall with a bomb. And does he say the same thing? Use your... He just says the same thing. Seashell Mansion. And check it out, it's the checkpoint from Super Mario World. But we step through here. And having exactly 5 seashells will make a gift appear for us. It's Baraka's gift for Mortal Kombat 2. Okay, no. And we found another secret seashell. Yeah, your reward for getting for getting 5 secret seashells is a secret seashell. I don't get it either. But just a warning, you want to make sure you do this when you have exactly 5 secret seashells. If you have 6 when you come here, then it won't work. Trust me, I know from experience. But should we head over here, we got some grass and another secret seashell. And now you probably know how I know from experience. We go back here, there's not really anything for us. Moblins? Wow, I'm surprised we didn't take any damage on that. So there was that, castle that we saw up there. I'm not really sure what's up with that. Let's head down here and see what we can find first. We have a guardian acorn. We have a rock right here, and under it is a secret seashell. We went 2 dungeons without seeing any, and they're just handing them out like candy now. And we got a blushy mermaid down there. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore her there. If we go in here, we have these annoying enemies returning from Link to the Past. They basically pick stuff up and they carry them on their backs. Sometimes they carry bushes, but other times they can carry skulls like this. And you just want to pick up their skulls and then throw them back at them. But we go over here. Check it out. There's a bomb right here. Enemies can drop bombs, by the way. And I mean, like, drop them as collectibles. If you go up here, we have a bit of a block pushing puzzle. Just go this way, you'll be fine. Actually, can you? Of course, you can't move that one. Just go over here, around here, nothing here. And I just realized how white that screen is. Let's see, just push them like that, and you'll be good. Over here is actually your way out. And we're up here now! Should we have went forward, we would have appeared down there. Let's just avoid these annoying things, which we can't even kill. And we have another owl statue right here. Come on. These things are, I was like, they're called Para-Octoroks, but they're actually just called Winged Octoroks. Around here, secrets are nigh. Should you use the shovel next to it, you can get another secret seashell. If you're confused on how to get out of here, you're actually supposed to go up here and jump down there. And we can't go swimming, unfortunately, but luckily going in the water does not hurt us. We got some buzz blobs here. We've got more water down here. We've got some stairs that we can't access here. We got that there, and that there. A lot of stuff that we can't go. So, what do you say we head back in that direction, go maybe a different way that we've never gone before? If you usually just rush ahead, usually you can't. Usually the enemies won't hurt you. Mama Zoo tend to drop a lot of hearts, I've noticed that. Annual Village, Martha's Bay. Okay. Well, we go through this. We've got water here. And we can't do anything here, because we got those weird objects in the way. Let's try heading this way. And we've got a lot of water here. And some holes that make this inaccessible. Candlelit Castle, 10 minutes east and north. Okay. It's only, hey, it's 2:11 a.m. right now. Only. Richard's Villa. Who is Richard? What do you got? Salutations! You wouldn't know by the look of me, but I used to live in the castle. My servants went berserk and I was forced to flee to my villa. So you want the key to Okuku Perry, don't you? I may be able to help you. Let's make a deal, shall we? I want you to retrieve the golden leaf I left behind in the castle when I fled. Okay. Smashing! To tell you the truth, there are 5 leaves, and I want them all. Oh, you'll need to do some digging, so buy a shovel. Are you off then? Good luck. Richard is actually kind of, interesting. He's got a lot of frogs in his house, and he's got a kind of a weird hairdo. He's actually a reference to a Japan-only Game Boy game, a Japan-only game that was also released on the Game Boy, called For the Frogs, The Bell Tools. I have never played this game before, but I've heard good things about it, and I think a fan translation is out, so maybe I'll be sure to try it out. But Richard's house is actually kind of interesting. Should you stay in here for a few minutes, I don't know exactly how long, a special something will happen. So we're just gonna watch the frogs hop about while we wait here, because I don't know exactly how long it is. So we're just gonna wait. It's raining outside. That mysterious and almost creepy melody is known as Totaka's Song. Totaka's Song is a game composed by or a song composed by a music composer in Nintendo known as Kasumi Totaka. You might have heard this in my Pikmin 2 Let's Play for the GameCube, and nobody in Nintendo really just seems to stop him from doing that. So he seems to just put it in any game he composes the music for. He's done this for a lot of games, including that I think the first one he did was a Game Boy game called X or something. I don't know exactly what it is. I'll have to look that up. But speaking of music, secret music to be exact, I'm actually going to go to the title screen real quick. And I'm going to erase this file. Should you name yourself Zelda? Listen to that classic Zelda theme. Isn't it amazing? But what is this? We are now on the emulator and Maria is giving us the Fiona AI. Yes! Now, should you name yourself Totaka K in the Japanese version of Link's Awakening, you'll hear this. If you're wondering why it's in black and white, I was just too lazy to mess with the colors. But the thing about this is that Totaka K is actually a nickname for Kasumi Totaka in Nintendo, and Totaka K is actually the Japanese version is actually the Japanese name of KK Slider from Animal Crossing, and that's interesting because KK Slider is actually meant to be a character of Kasumi Totaka, and it's really cool that, well, this game was a 1993 Game Boy release, and the original Animal Crossing Animal Forest was a 2001 Nintendo 64 release, and if Animal Crossing really was in development that early, and this early, and they were subtly foreshadowing it, even though you would have never known, all the way back then, that's pretty cool if I do say so myself. But even beyond that, should you name yourself Moise in the German version of Link's Awakening, you will hear this. Or is it Moise with an S? It's interesting because Moise is actually the name of the person who wrote that famous condom line. And he inserted his own name as a secret in the German version of this game. But even more beyond that, should you name yourself Lolo in the French version of Link's Awakening, you will hear this. I'm not really sure what the trivia behind this one is, but it kind of sounds like some music from taken out of Super Mario Land. But even more beyond that, there is actually a third version of Totaka's song that is completely unused in Link's Awakening. If you want to hear it, it sounds like this. That is my personal favorite of the 3 versions in Link's Awakening. I'm kind of sad that if that's the one that got unused. But anyways, now that we're done talking about little nerdy secrets that nobody but me cares about, I think we're going to end this video off here. Next time in The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, we are going to head to Candlelight Castle and get those 5 leaves that Richard was telling us about. See you guys then. Okay, hit the stop record button, please.